So I thought I'd put out a little video with my normal voice. You could all see that I'm completely sober. And I put on an accent when I talk. It's fun. I'm not crazy at all. There are a lot of helicopters over my house. I live across from the health department. It's big government property. One day, nobody's going to look at this. Don't give a shit. Or maybe they'll just look at it and make me sound because they'll say I'm crazy. Or maybe they'll look at it and maybe I was right. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. But you gotta listen to what I'm saying first before you tell me I'm wrong. You're all writing me off first. And that's what's fucking pissing me off. Maybe that's what's driving me crazy, is that I'm not even being heard. I open my mouth to talk about the unbelievable, and people don't believe it. If I say hacker, people say crazy. If I say conspiracy, people say crazy. If I say religion, people say crazy. If I say Christ, people say crazy. If I say spirit, people say crazy. If I say anything, they say crazy. And they don't even look at why I'm saying it, because I would have said I'm crazy a year ago, 2 years ago. But don't fucking tell me I'm crazy until you see what I'm saying. Then tell me I'm crazy, because I can't explain it. That's the reason I'm saying it. Anybody who knows me knows I'm a skeptic. So it's not like I just look for this shit. And it's not like I'm pulling it out of thin air. I mean, some of it's coming from thin air, of course, because that's the way it works. But I've got enough physical, solid proof that somebody shouldn't be saying I'm crazy. And I also have abilities that I never had before. In my drawings, in my head, in my perception, in my intuition. It might sound crazy. Prove me wrong. I want you to prove me wrong. There might be some craziness in there. I'm not saying that it's not all. I can't say that I'm all right 100%. But there's enough going on that somebody should fucking listen before you write me off, because you're gonna want to have listened. Even if you just do it because you love me, give me the fucking benefit of the doubt. God damn it, yes, I took drugs in my life. So what? You drink, you smoke, you sin, you gamble, you cheat, you lie, you hurt, you kill. Fuck you. I mean, seriously, if you're going to start judging, don't judge me by what I've taken in my life, because most of what I've taken has either been there to help me focus my brain, because we prescribe it to 6-year-old kids the exact same fucking stuff and it's okay, or for obese 12-year-olds, because that's such a fucking horrible thing when you put this stuff in their bodies. But you're going to tell me it's not okay, and I can't get it from a freaking doctor because they said, we know your history. So I've either taken it for that, or I take it to sleep, because nobody told me about my pineal gland. Nobody told me that that kind of stuff's out of whack. And when we calcify that, then we lose our serotonin and melatonin making abilities and our circadian rhythms, and all that stuff relates to sleep and addictions, by the way. Nobody tells you that. So you get on prescriptions, or you live a freaking life spinning in circles because you can't find a cure. And the stuff that keeps everybody else awake puts me to sleep. Give me caffeine, I sleep. Give me methamphetamine, I sleep. Why is that? Why isn't anybody listening? I've never hurt anybody intentionally, and I never would. And when I do, if I do, I apologize. I own it. I say I'm sorry. I learn from it, because it was never intentional. So stop casting me as the villain or crazy and listen to me. Somebody. I have a hard time taking what's in here and putting it out here. I have a disability, whether you call it ADHD or something else. I also have a gift. I was born gifted. I was in the gifted program. They're masking each other, and I'm struggling to get what's going on up here with the new cleansing that I'm doing in my pineal gland and all this stuff, with what's going on in the world, and trying to make sense of it, and trying to save my life, and to live happily, because I don't want to ever work for somebody again and be held into this constraint. I'm different. And in doing that, I get stuck, and everybody says, help yourself, help yourself, help yourself. It's so simple, and I can't stand that word. It's so easy. It's just, you just have to, just sucks. Just is a horrible word, because it means that it's going to be difficult for me because it's easy for you. That's what just means, because I never can do just that. I'll tell you about quantum theory, and I don't know much about it, but I can tell you what I know inside, because it comes easy to me. We're all different. We have different gifts. I don't have to think about that stuff. It makes sense to me. Couldn't tell you the equations to get there, but that's the whole thing about quantum theory. There's no equations, right? It's the opposite of everything you've ever known. My horoscopes from 20 years ago are dead on. I never looked at them. And they are dead on when I have my charts done. I just looked at them. And I'm like, this is exactly my life. How is that the case? What is all this? Just to have a conversation with me. It's fascinating. Somebody's listening. I know God's listening. I've fallen in love 3 times and it has distracted me from the fucking truth. It has distracted me from what I'm supposed to be doing, and that is my biggest sin. I love a lot. I love too much, and I believe in love, and it keeps striking me down. But I'll never give up on it, and I'll probably never get stuff done that I want to because I love too much. I love the wrong people. People who play me. People who don't want to be honest. People who are afraid. We live in a soulless world. Where did our souls go? They got shut down. Physically shut down in our brains. We don't have the ability to make the biological ingredients that we did coming from our pineal gland. We're not connected. That is why everybody strives to be these independent creatures, as though independence is the best thing in the world. Well, God didn't make all of us to just be freaking independent. He made us to rely on one another, to use one another, to be universal conscience. This isn't, we have to get through this world alone. That's a lonely, lonely place. Rely on each other, love, trust. And it's very hard to trust anybody. Believe me, I get burnt every day. I don't know where to go.